Good day everyone, I am Michelle P. Sagario and your reporter for today. And now I will going to discuss with you the leadership Snapshot, the life journey of Humaira Bachal, and the conflict on the relational level. Who is Humaira Bachal? Humaira Bachal is a Pakistani female education advocate who is the co-founder of the Dream Foundation Trust. Currently, Humaira Bachal does not represent Dream Foundation Trust and does not involve in its activities. By the way, I use women as my template because Humaira Bachal empowered every woman that woman is not just for home. Let's move over to her early life. Humaira Bachal, at the age of 8, they have to sell all their belongings because they need to move out from other place, which in Moch Goth, inside the Moch village located in Karachi, wherein Humaira was handed over to a relative where she did their housework for leftover food. She could not endure the hardship for too long and asked her mother to take her back. And by that, Bachal gave an idea to her mother to start selling the wood to support their family, their daily needs. Bachal regularly helped her other family members in preparing the wood for a sell-able state. Let's talk about her education. With the money earned from wood selling and sewing cloths, her mother started sending Bachal and her sister in nearby Islamia Public School. In the year 1999, she completed her primary education, but then her father restricted her from gaining further education, but her mother still supportive. That's why her mother secretly enrolled her in the government girls' high school located in Balja town without the knowledge of her father. Her mother kept this secret for 3 years while Bachal attended the school in Balja town where she has become the head of the students' union. In 2003, when she was about to take her ninth grade exam, her father came to know about the feat and she and her mother suffered domestic abuse at the hands of her father. In 2004, she went to complete her matriculation. Beyond matriculation, she wanted to study medicine but could not afford the fees. Thus, she enrolled into madrasa for Bachelor of Arts but quit before completing it when threatened with a kidnapping after she had disagreements with the teachers who had misconstrued concept of Islam regarding treatment and role of women in Islamic society. She went on to complete her bachelor's degree eventually, learned English, and is pursuing a master's degree. Activism. In 1998, when she was 10 years old, one of her cousins died after taking an expired medicine given by his mother because his mother could not read the expiry date due to her illiteracy. This inspired her to launch a campaign for female education. In 2001, when she was in 6th grade and only 13 years old, she asked her school-going friends to donate their old books and stationery. She started teaching her neighborhood children with that donated learning material in a makeshift classroom in her home. 10 of her friends who were not enrolled in a school were attending that class. In 2003, her resolve for education advocacy further strengthened when she passed the ninth grade exam and she started paying close attention around her neighborhood. Bachal visits her father at their job locations and tries to convince them to send their daughters to school while she warns mothers to educate their girls if they do not want their daughters to be treated in a similar fashion in the society and home as they are being treated. One of the tactics she used to convince the parents to send their girls to school was that she offered an incentive of getting two sons educated for free for sending one girl to school. During this endeavor of going door to door to advocate for education, her life was threatened several times. In 2009, access to that financial assistance helped her found the Dream Foundation Trust with formally naming the school as Dream Model Street School. Once the school building was locked by the owner but she continued to teach the classes out in the open and in front of the building until the owner gave in and let them in. The rent for the school building increased to 3,000, so she had to find a job to help pay it off. On March 28, 2009, Shirkat Ga launched a documentary on her work at South Asia Free Media Association and invited her and family to the launching event, which made her cause known to the wider world. Thus, the Dream Foundation Trust started building another school 1 kilometers away from the rented building, and it was completed with the help of Engor Bofak, Bolcart Foundation, Madonna, and her Ray of Light Foundation. The school consists of 11 rooms, dispensing education to 1,200 children for one roof a day, and there are 33 volunteer teachers to teach them. The school has 4 shifts and offers computer classes in addition to the regular education. There is an evening shift for those boys who work all day. Let's talk about her career. She worked as a mobilizer for a microfinance project, then she began exporting beauty products to Iran, but when the border was closed, she started giving leadership training. Media portrayal. She was portrayed as one of the extraordinary Pakistani in Humaira, the dream catcher film by Sharmin Obaid Chinoy. She was also the subject of Salma Hayek's documentary production, Humaira the Game Changer. Her awards and honors. In 2012, Bachal was selected as Asia 21 Young Leader in Dhaka, Bangladesh. She was awarded Women of Impact Award in 2013 and 4th Annual Women of the World Festival hosted at the Lincoln Center in New York City, United States. Next topic is the conflict on the relational level. There are 3 types of this. First is the relational conflict and issues of esteem. Second, relational conflict and issues of control. And last, the relational conflict and issues of affiliation. Relational conflict and issues of esteem. The need for esteem and recognition has been identified by Maslow, 1970, as one of the major needs in the hierarchy of human needs. Each of us has needs for esteem. We want to feel significant, useful, and worthwhile. We desire to have an effect on our surroundings and to be perceived by others as worthy of their respect. We attempt to satisfy our esteem needs through what we do and how we act, particularly in how we behave in our relationship with our co-workers. Control. Struggles over issues of control are very common in interpersonal conflict. Each one of us desires to have an impact on others and the situations that surround us. Having control, in effect, increases our feelings of potency about our actions and minimizes our feelings of helplessness. Control allows us to feel competent about ourselves. However, when we see each other's as hindering us or limiting our control, interpersonal conflict often ensues. Relational conflict and issues of affiliation. In addition to wanting relational control, each of us has a need to feel included in our relationships, to be liked, and to receive affection. If our needs for closeness are not satisfied in our relationships, we feel frustrated and experience feelings of conflict. Of course, some people like to be very involved and very close in their relationships, while others prefer less involvement and more distance. In any case, when others behave in ways that are incompatible with our own desires for warmth and affection, feelings of conflict emerge. Thank you, everyone. Keep safe and God bless. A great leader starts within yourself with a good mindset. Again, I am Michelle P. Sagario, your reporter for today. Have a good day, everyone!